Service levels tell you when an agent promise is at risk. Traffic shaping decides which work gets scarce capacity before that promise breaks. An agent fleet can stay online and still overload the business. A critical refund waits behind bulk enrichment. Retry storms consume every worker. Interactive support is starved by scheduled jobs. Risky writes keep entering while a provider is degraded. If traffic shaping is weak, every request competes as if it were equally urgent. Backlogs grow, error budgets burn, high-value work misses deadlines, and recovery becomes slower because the system keeps admitting demand it cannot finish. This is more than rate limiting. Rate limits cap volume. Traffic shaping allocates capacity by business priority, deadline, risk, tenant, and operating mode. It protects the work that matters most and deliberately delays or sheds work that can wait. After MCP connects tools, permissions control actions, memory gives context, evals test behavior, observability traces production, human handoff routes risk, governance owns the fleet, security protects boundaries, cost control limits spend, reliability handles failures, release management ships changes safely, incident response contains outages, scaling handles demand, data quality keeps facts trustworthy, ROI proves value, adoption builds daily use, the operating model ranks the portfolio. The platform gives teams safe build paths, compliance evidence proves controls ran, privacy keeps sensitive data under control, data residency controls where data goes, vendor risk controls who the agent depends on, vendor continuity proves provider failure is survivable, model routing chooses the right model, context routing chooses the right knowledge, action routing chooses the safe action mode, workflow state tracks the live run, workflow orchestration moves the work, exception handling controls failed runs, transaction safety controls commits, outcome reconciliation proves business truth, and service levels define the promise. The next layer is traffic shaping. Build it in 5 parts. First, classify the traffic. Separate interactive customer work, deadline-driven jobs, scheduled runs, bulk enrichment, retries, and high-risk writes. Label each request by value, urgency, risk, and maximum useful delay. Second, define priority lanes. Create critical, standard, and best effort classes. Reserve worker, model, and provider capacity for urgent workflows, and use quotas so one tenant or batch cannot consume the fleet. Third, control admission. Before accepting new work, check queue age, worker saturation, downstream health, and error budget burn. Defer duplicates, stale jobs, and low-value requests. Reject work that cannot meet its deadline. Fourth, activate degraded modes. Switch to smaller models, read-only actions, fewer tools, asynchronous completion, or human handoff. Pause irreversible writes when dependencies are unstable. Fifth, recover gradually. Drain the oldest and highest value work first, spread retries with jitter, restore lanes in stages, and watch service levels before returning to normal traffic. That is the AI agent traffic shaping autopilot. Classify traffic, define priority lanes, control admission, activate degraded modes, and recover gradually.